Welcome back, everyone, to House Flipper. This is Series 2, and we are still flipping the Frozen Way former offices. We're just changing them around a little bit so that they can become a full family house with a guest room and a suite of rooms for Granny and a suite of rooms for Mum and Dad. Each kid's room has an ensuite so that they can grow into them. And yes, so right now we're in the purple. It's a rainbow house. We've been doing red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. We've missed a purple or three. So this is a purple room, and that's going to be a purple room as well. We are just putting in the guest bedroom as we speak. So I'm thinking the walls are a little bit sparse. I'm just going to fill this space, I think, with bookcases. So we're going to work on that right now. Get the Venn horizontal. I was looking for chocolate mahogany. I'm just going to pop. Actually, I might just put another plant in that corner because I can. There we go. You know what? What if we have a working guest? One that needs a desk. Let's pop a desk over in this corner. If we can get one to fit without, wrecking the room too much. I don't think that's going to be a great space for a desk, but let's find a nice narrow desk. Furniture and office. Office. And it's got to be just not a Fredless, but that's kind of nice. Kind of something along those lines. I kind of like that actually, an herba. Does it come in chocolate mahogany is the question. Deep chestnut, mahogany. It comes in mahogany and brown oak. I think the deep chestnut's probably no. Always hate it when I can't get it to match. Let's have a look at the brown oak. We're going to make the drawers brown oak as well. We're going to make the handles in pink. Okay, well, I guess the handles are brown then. It is too light. It does fit the decor though. So all I need to do is check that. It's still too light. That'll be too dark. That'll be all right. Let's just cave and look at this one. That's even lighter. What about Sapel? That's too red. And that's too grey. It is not a bad contrast, but all right, let's have a look at the two red and see how well it fits. Once I get my mouse thingy mousing. All right, let's go with the blackwood, see what that says. That says I'm too dark for this room. I know we may just have to soak it up. All right. It's not too out of place. Let's go with a very simple office chair. Opal, sure. All right, that looks like kind of puke brown. Let's go with dark brown. Just pop that here. All right, so now we have a kind of a teeny tiny. Okay, I don't like it either. No, you're right. It does not do the thing. Let's go for a simpler chair if we can find it. There's a Loftiti, Soti leather, a little bit of luxury, a little bit of, and then the El Cheapos. There is still this office chair, but I don't think it comes in the right color. Let's have a look at that Soti leather that we saw a minute ago. Because, I mean, we've got that. And we can go with pink. Yep, see that brings it right in line. The details can stay as black. Okay, yeah, let's just pop that thing there. Alrighty, now, I know we're slowly getting there. We are going to need a lamp. Now I could either use a desk lamp or I could just do some overkill with the elven lamps. So let's have a look and see how bad an elven wool lamp will look. Probably two actually, given that's what we've done with the other side. So pink and clear, and I'm just going to put Now, how high up are they? Yep, so that level about. So we could just do one. Actually, we are going to do just one. Yeah, it puts a pool of light on the desk. Let me just move it. There. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to frame that with two pictures. So we're going to grab this thing. We're going to go decorations. And we're going to go pictures. And we're going to go... All right, it could be paintings. Or it could be that the first thing that sprang to mind, I have to admit, was the neon ones from the Cyberpunk DLC. If I can find them, because I'm probably scrolling a little fast. There they are. I really actually like the idea of having this one in the violet with the black frame, with the black frame. It's just it kind of... Okay, you know what is a contrast though, isn't it? So I was thinking of doing that, and then maybe getting... Which one did I just put up? That one. Oh, yeah, this one here. Again with the violet, and then we just pop it here. And then I know the light's centered over the desk, which means that picture needs to go a little bit more this way. Okay, so that's all I want to do on that side. I could just be lazy and put a TV in there. That might work. But I want to put a painting above the bed. So let's have a look at these. I like this kind of stuff. I know I have been known to use this purple one. Actually, it's not a painting, is it? I like that, to be honest. The pink trees, but this one is the one I often use. But we've got this blue going on over in the corner. So I'm half tempted. No, okay, that's not going to work. I know we've set the tone with the punky paintings, and I like them, so they're staying. Unless I want to do this. No, it would be a different room that needs that. It reminds me of the movie where there was zombies, and when one of them lost his banana, that's kind of what he was painting. You know what? I think we're just going to go with the punk paintings all the way around. I think we're just going to have to. Yeah. Have to own it. There's some good paintings. I like the geometries as well. We could probably do something like these. Actually, that one there. I'm hoping there's 4 different ones. And then what I want is something with a little circle in the middle like the other one. Could be like that. We may have to go with that geometria, but let me just have a look and see if... Okay, so for the visual balance, we're going to have to do this. Yep, that's all we need there. Now I need something up here and I don't know what it is. It needs something that helps me transition from these across to here. It could just be the purple painting, you know. It could. It also needs to be rectangular and long. Oh, wait. I know that's actually really tempting because I'm not sure I can get it in the right colors. Well, it's for a room for travelers, right? Not sure that's quite right for a bedroom, to be honest. Let me just let it grow on me. I like the 3, but I'm not sure I like the city paintings there. No, maybe. It just, no, it doesn't gel with the bedroom. Okay. It was worth a shot. Look, the thing that keeps coming back to mind is this one. All right, there's 3. This one, and I'm actually thinking it might be this one. Okay, that's it. Now, and I'm leaving it at that. It just lends some warmth to the room is what I'm thinking. The only other thing, no, that would be too much. I was thinking of putting a plant in there, but I think that would be too much. So that and that and that. I haven't put a door on the room. My bad. Let's put a door on the guest room. Something tells me they would appreciate that. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the rollada door. Um, Actually, no, I don't know if they would appreciate that because that's like a see-through door, and they'll be sleeping. Yeah, then let's not do that to our guests. Hmm. I mean, it looks pretty, but can you imagine trying to, yeah, just trying to sleep and your door is open like that? Or an interior door if we can get one. Why am I not seeing any interior doors? Here we are. Let's go with a capulus. If we can, Burn Beach. And I want a bit more privacy here, so we're actually going to go with our tertiary and our secondary, and we're going to block those up. It's a bedroom door, so yeah, we'll go with our pink just because. We'll go with our Burn Beach on the outside, or we could go with black. Let's go with Burn Beach this time. Bring that thing in here. Now, the other thing we don't have is a lovely big rug to break up this bit of floor. So let us go into decorations, go into floor, go into, well, that looks like where we're at. We're not going to put puzzles down. We want something a little more. Okay, it's too blue. Yeah, I was hoping to vary the colors on it. We want a big square rug as well. All right, let's have a look at the light in the medium because I am thinking that that's the contrast we're looking for, but it probably needs to be in a small. Yes. Now, do I want down the side? I think I do want rugs down the side. Let me see if I can find. It either has to be these, or if I can find a runner. So let's just. It mustn't quite be centered. Is that okay? Oh no, press to dispose. I broke it. I did wonder when I saw it bounce. So that's okay. Let's fix that. I can't put a broken light in the guest room. I mean, we could, but that's just a bit rude. Table lamps. All right. Did I break this one as well? No, it's good. All right. Okay. What was I doing? Putting the rugs down and leaving the room alone because I think now we actually do have enough. There we go. Let us now go into the bathroom. This will be a purple bathroom. Let's go find some tiles. I'm thinking we won't do the tiles that we have in the other bathroom. I am really tempted for the papillon purple. Let's have a look and see what that is. I just think it lacks a little bit of sophistication. All right. Let me leave that in and see if it'll grow on me. I mean, we could do Nakara purple. We could. It doesn't look like there's a lot of purple in here. We could also do the Luna. Actually, let's have a look at that. The Luna are nice because we've got such a sophisticated kind of thing going on out there. Yeah, I think we might just go with this. All right, which means we want to have a look at the walls in a minute. Let me just see what else there is. Yeah, that would have been a bit easier, wouldn't it? So like I said, there's not a lot of purple, but that's okay. Let us go back. We're going to go walls. We're going to go wall tiles. We're going to go find some. We're not doing that to our guests. Funny as it would be, let's not. We're going to just go for something light. I would have gone for these in the purple if there had been. We could go for those in the white actually. We don't have to have a coloured wall tile. We're not putting bricks in this one. You know what I think? I think we might just go for falling leaves in white. It gives us a little bit of texture, and I would like it the petito in a nice soft purple. But anyway, I think we'll do this. I may need a feature wall. Will you stop whining about the pictures? There were plenty in the other room. My goodness, give the girl an inch and she takes a mile. I think these are not going to work. I think they're going to be too light. But let's see how we go. Okay, no, they'll be fine because the texture brings them out. All right. My gosh, we're tiling before we put the shower in? Are you joking me? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's amazing. Color is one dimension, but you put a pattern in and it changes the aspect of how that color is. Plain white walls in here would not have been great, but I think plain white tiles with the with that heavy patterning is going to be just fine. Let's go. Bathrooms, we've done enough of these. We should know how to do them by now. Um Showers. No, you want a installation for assembly, shower plumbing. We could do a bath shower. Let's do a bath shower. So that means I need a bathroom plumbing. We'll do a bath shower because some of our guests will probably like baths and some will like showers, and I can't fit both in this bathroom. All right, now we know what we're doing. Let's go with. I know we still have one more room after this, but we are coming on to the end bit. So we have these showers here, the Reste Pastels. I don't think we have too many more options after that for bathtub showers. You know, it would have to be them or that. Not, I don't think that's going to work. Let me have a look at the colors. Yeah, okay, that won't work. I need purple. So I've got pastel and I've got dark. Let's have a look at the pastel. Yeah, so that's our choice. Interior is white, and that was pink. Oh, it goes that way, doesn't it? Well, it can go that way. It doesn't. It's also the one bathtub that does not sit flush against the wall. It's really annoying. Oh, I hate that. Dislike it so much, but it's the way it is, so we'll deal with it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Looks like we're gonna have. I'm gonna do a wall-mounted toilet in here, I think. So we'll just go do installations and assembly. Okay, I do want a sink, so I'll just grab my sink plumbing system. We're gonna whack that thing here, and I'll unscrew everything. Might as well. And over here, we're going to put our bathroom, our toilet. So we'll go back to for assembly, down to the hole in the floor. Actually, no, we're doing hanging toilet. My bad. Suspended. There we are. We're going to suspend our toilet. Right. That means we'll grab our bathroom fixtures, grab our toilets. I think there is only one hanging toilet. That's that one. We're going to leave it pretty much like this because I don't think I've got any pink in here. So it's just going to be a nice plain white toilet. Assemble that. We're actually going to use the toilet roll holder that we had in the other room. So we're going to go up into accessories, bathroom. Instead of the timber, we're actually going to go for this thing in probably the brown because I don't think we have pink in it. So there we go. Then we're just going to pop that thing there. Alrighty. We also need a toilet brush, so let's find one of those. That's a Golden laundry basket. A toilet paper. It's got a little waste paper basket on it as well. Really? Well, in that case, I'm going to pop those right there. That's just okay. And then there's no toilet brush holder, is there? No, but there is up here. So we'll just have to stick with this one. We'll go with the dark brown. We'll go with the brown on the handle to match everything else. Now we're going to pop that thing right there. Okay, that's that corner done. Over here, I'm actually thinking we might go for bathroom fixtures, sinks. Oh, wait. Can we do a double sink in here? I don't know. All right, the base. It's a timber. Brown oak, wenge. If I can find a chocolate in here, we'll do the chocolate, but I think we're going to be having Buckley's a non-chance for that to happen. Oh, okay. Frame. Wait. Again with the brown. It's purple. What about wenge? Okay, a little dark, but we could change that. The faucets. So the sink would be fine. Oh, wait. Rose gold handles. Can we do rose gold frame? No, rose gold frame would be too light. So let's go with the details on that. Okay, no. So the answer is no. That is way too big a sink to fit in there, which means that's actually going to be too broad. So the one we did in the other bathroom was that one. Let's have a look at this one. That's got chocolate mahogany base. Okay, that's a decent size. We're going to center it and drop all of that in. Ha! All right. Yeah, because everything is in the dark brown, which means I need to find a mirror to match. Now, we used a Kano mirror before, didn't we? In one of them. Actually, I think we used it in both. Let's have a look and see if that is a goer for this one. I mean, I am kind of also looking at the Smart Tozetto pastel or dark. Let's have a look at the dark because we can go with violet in here. Go with the medium. What if I go for a large? What does that do? Okay, the large is too large, so it'd have to be a medium. If you put that in, how badly out of... Oh, yeah, okay, no, that's... We need the pastel. My bad, because it has that lily colour in it, which goes with the bathtub. And we're doing medium. So rather than match the timber on the sink, we're actually going to match the bathtub colour. That'll do. I'm just going to move that over a teeny tiny bit. Okay. Right, which means I need somewhere for my towels. I need somewhere for my wash baskets. Oh, good luck with that. All right, let's have a look. We do need to go decorations. No, we don't. We need to go furniture, accessories, bathroom, no, containers. I want a really narrow basket, and the only one that I recall that will fit the bill, all color aside, is the wicker. Oh no, no, that's a trash bin. We don't want a trash bin yet. Okay, I don't think there's a single tall and narrow. It's a wooden. Okay. Don't mind me. That was new. Oh dear. I don't want a lights and darks basket. I just want a basket. It's a trash can. That is a cute little trash can. The Komoda. All right, so it does look like we're stuck with the wicker. Because there's nothing in purple basically. That laundry basket's a little bit. We can go with the dark brown though. Where am I going to put it? I know it's going to be in the way of the door. I could just pretend we don't have one. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. That's a little crowded, but it will do for now. Okay, next. We need a door. I could narrow this door down. That would also solve our basket problem. Why don't we do that? I know I'm going to need a set of tiles now. And I'm going to need another panel. That's fine. Let's do it. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to grab our potato whites. Walls and wall tiles. And I think I still have some paneling. Let me just grab. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Let's just go out here. We're going to grab this, put that down, grab this, because now I have a hole. There we go. Put that down there. Try again. Put it in your hand. Put it down. Right. Let's just check our brush. Well, I'm going to see if I've got enough paint to just... You know, I probably don't need the paint there, do I? Rightio. Let's just get rid of the brush. Okay, so I think we're done faffing about with walls. We're going to get rid of that. At least at this end of the corridor. Okay, I'm starting to like the bedroom now, slowly. It's still not very well lit, which I don't like, but it will do. We do need yes. Let's grab ourselves some lights for the bathroom. Light switches before we forget what they are. I think I have already forgotten what they are. Of course I have. Let me just go check the color scheme we used. Dark and then light. Okay. So we're going to use the same dark light here. We're going to put a oh, yeah, we can put up in here. Can I fit my cosmetics cabinet in here? Furniture. Bathroom. Hanging. I forget where I saw it now. Actually, you know what? It wasn't in here. That's why we've never seen it. It was in accessories, bathroom. Boom. Leckless shelf. In the mahogany, unless I can find. Yeah. Right? And then mahogany again. I'm actually going to sit it over here. It is above the bath, but it'll do fine. Then we're going to grab our towel rack. I know I would never have thought to look for that in accessories, because I would have thought of it as a hanging cabinet. We're going to find, okay, and look, the same with the bathroom rugs. I've been looking for them in floor, in decorations. We want a little one like this one in the lily. Except that that does not match anything else in there. So what about the light lily? Okay, that's a bit better. We're going to put that there. Let's see if we can have a slightly bigger one without messing it up. Yeah, put that. Okay, no, it looks like I may need a square for this space. Oh, okay, no. That's a 60 by 90. What about an 80 by 120? Yes. Okay. And I actually think we're going to go for the slightly larger one here. Just like a vault one. There we go. Now I was supposed to be putting lights in here. I'm actually thinking we might continue with our elven lights in here. So we'll grab our lights. I know, got sidetracked. Lights, switches, dark, and then light, and stick that over here. It would help, I suppose, if I had lights in here to turn on. So then we're going to go into ceiling lamps, down to the elven ceiling lamp in the white and the pink, and I stick you on my ceiling, and boom, there we go. One fairly well lit bathroom with still no towels. Let me fix that. Let's go bathroom fixtures, no, back, sorry, accessories, bathroom, towel rack. Now I'm going to go for, well, see, we do have the big hanging towel rack. We could put that in. And it does come in, the metal can be brown, there you are, like all the rest of the metal. Violet, no, violet with lily, light lily. And then further down, we can have light lily with light lily with lily. Or maybe just, yeah, let's do that. No, let's do that. No, let's do that. Okay, we're good. All right. Unless, of course, I want to make, stop screaming at me, this one. Except that I like the contrast. All right. Let's put that thing. Oh, after all that. Rightio. Well, maybe we don't want a big hanging towel rack. Maybe we just want two smalls, so we can still have our color schemes the way we wanted it. So grab that one, and I'm going to put it. All right, well, in this case, I think we're going to change our color scheme. We're going to go with that. Put that there. Oh, yeah, okay. No, we can put the big towel rack over here. So I have a little one for hand towels then. And I'll grab this one again, and we'll just do the whole thing with brown and dark and light. And that one. Yep, we'll do it that way. Put that over there. And because we made that wider, I can now get this thing, and it'll fit really nicely under here. But maybe I don't want that anymore. Maybe now that I've made that wider, I actually want, oh gosh, did I remember? Okay, no, that's good. Now we can have the bigger hampers. So we'll grab this, go to containers, scrolly ollie down to, now, I don't think that's, no, that's not going to work. It's a bin. I'm going to grab that mahogany. The metal is brown, and we're going to stick that under here. All right. Now, I don't think we need anything like on the walls to break things up because it's not in your face. Like some other rooms whose names we won't mention, I'm going to just pop everything back the way I had it because I liked it that way. Which means I now need to buy another one of those. Boop. It just looks better centered, okay. All right, so I have a cabinet, I have a thing. Wait, they'll bring their own toothbrushes, probably their own soap, so they're guests. That is the guest bathroom done, except for the door. Now, I need to remember what I did with the door. I'm just going to try and pop that in the side. So that's a Cameo door, height by 2 meters. It's down. I know we're getting there. It's down here somewhere. Here it is. Capulus. It's Capulus bathroom door we're after. We were looking, I think, at Burned Beach all the way through. Look, I can remember it sometimes. With pink, we'll go with the dark brown. The frame, where's the, oh, there's the frame. I'm going to go with the burn beach frame as well. So that should hopefully sit nicely there. But there you go, guys. That is our guest room. And our guest. Why is that not opening? I know, I'm a little bit worried now. Let's pop it in this way. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's just a door that doesn't open. Oh, okay. It'll open from this side and it'll close. Oh, there's no trigger for it to open from this side. Ah, right. Okay. In that case, what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to buy it again. We're going to open it. All right. Our guests will be fine because they're, NPCs. All right. And I'm not going to play with that. See, looking at it. Yeah. Let's just leave that open. So this is our guest room and our guest bathroom. There we go. And we're done, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. What we're going to do next episode is I think I have one more room in this crazy house. And that is probably going to end up being 2 rooms because I'm going to have an internal library and a parent's office. But on that note, I'm going to leave you. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.